Okay, the first thing we're going to do in this theme, once we actually create a theme for it, we're going to make the header and the footer both dynamic, because each of these themes has a different page that we're going to create page templates for, which we'll get into a little bit. But the thing that's common across all of these is the header and footer, right, John?
Right.
So as you can see, the footer is exactly the same on this page, the header on this page. It's exactly the same. So that's the first thing we're going to get to. Before we do that, though, we need to go ahead and log into our control panel, create a new WordPress installation, and get this stuff all uploaded. So we're going to go through that quickly here. And again, you should have done all this stuff once before and be familiar with your own hosting provider and how they allow you to do a WordPress installation.
Right. Through this, we're going to go through our quick install. We're going to click WordPress or blog software, and it's going to just basically run you through the process. So pick where the root file you want it located. We're going to name ours Tolkien, and then you have your admin email, and then you have to have the username, and it'll generate a password for you right here. And some of these installations take a little longer to show up, and some of them are immediate, so that's always something to pay attention to. Don't forget to copy your password there, because you'll need it for later.
Oh yeah, I'm going to change it in here. This is my super secret way to change my password quickly. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, well. I guess I'll have to change this password so everybody doesn't log in and crash our server, right?
Right. It'll be changed by then, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. So we also want to go to the back end. I shouldn't have logged out of there, but we want to go to our file manager so we can get everything uploaded here.
Right. So you said we're going to make the header and footer. Is that the first thing we're going to put in, or how are we going to start that?
Good question. So let's go to our theme folder. No, the first thing we have to do with any theme, which we talked about, is we have to have the functions PHP, the style CSS, and the index PHP.
Right, because those are the main things it needs for our function to even read as a function.
Right, exactly. So this token. Here we go. Okay, so let's go to our WP content folder, themes, and again we're going to create a new folder. And this is I'll just call it token theme. And inside that folder, we're going to create those three files: style.css, functions.php, and index.php. Now if we go to our dashboard and click on themes, we have created a theme called token. We can activate it. Nothing's going to output whatsoever because we don't have any content coming out. Nothing's written in our index file. That's the first section, and then immediately I'm going to go ahead and upload all the files into this root folder from our directory here. So we'll take and compress this, upload it here, and then I'll have to delete all those files. All these extra files that it creates for us.
Basically, you have to go through that process of compressing and extracting anytime you take anything and want to upload it to your FTP, because it's not going to let you just upload a file that's not compressed.
Right, or a folder. It makes
Right.
you compress that folder into a file is what it wants to do. So let's move all these files back out. Okay, now we're looking pretty much like our theme folder here. We don't need this extra one. Okay, so everything's uploaded, so now we can go ahead and start converting it to get the header and footer in place, which we'll do in the next video.